The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
See, we got to see what we got to do with this nigga, dog. This nigga here. He told me he gave up AB. I see why you gave up AB. I would have gave up AB too. Shit.
On first down, Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And
good catch. Wow, that nigga, I thought Jamal Adams was going to get. What the fuck?
All the way in. Touchdown.
Nah, I was waiting until the nigga was lining it up. I thought he was going to jump and get that hole.
First touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
That nigga came down and got that.
Put through by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
That nigga, boy, I threw that shit. Fuck that, dog.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second
down. Bro, I
down.
thought that was the other nigga, bro. I thought that was Pete. I said, better go like that.
In practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Darnold.
Oh, good shit.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And the Raiders
are going to tighten up. That's fucked up.
Now this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Bro.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Come the fuck on, my nigga. God damn.
LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game. And
nigga, Jamal, what the fuck, Jamal? Yo, nigga, that was to the crib, bruh.
And incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr.
Let me get that.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence.
They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
I should have kept running, though. I don't know why I went to go spin.
Goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He's got Anderson right side. The completion good for 3, and it's
second down. These motherfuckers out here covering today, boy. Them niggas ain't gonna shit get played.
Completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Darnold. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Bro, you got to go get the fucking ball.
Free safety, Eric Berry. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Carr. It's complete.
Oh, he got that shit? Oh, my God.
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Bro, tell me why I thought I got the fucking interception, bro.
Story here, over 20 yards.
I was like, what the fuck?
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
What now? Go!
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
I don't fucking know. I was about to ask the same
his
shit.
Size, he's a smaller back. You can get into football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open
Oh, my
field
nigga. If you don't knock his fucking helmet off his head, nigga, come on, bro.
And keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Mosley out here playing like a little hoe.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Let's go, nigga. Shit.
And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Here's Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one almost intercepted.
Why don't you turn around and go
Far
catch the
too
ball?
loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Darnold from the gun. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And unable to connect.
Oh
Incomplete.
my God, bro.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
Bro, these motherfuckers can't put 2 hands on the ball today. I don't understand it.
So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off.
They got them drop like,
start looking at the clock.
what, 2-3 picks already? God damn, they don't want to catch shit.
Attacking, usually the best way to maintain control.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30.
Bro.
A big play that time for the Raiders.
Nigga, I don't understand what the fuck is going on today.
That pass was heavily defended on 3rd down, but you know what? He's one of the best in the league at body control, and he showed you why there.
So what that tells you is that the guy throwing the football understands his guys, doesn't he? Give them a chance, put it up there, and realize that even in a battle, they're more than likely to come down with the football.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Carr going left on the option.
Nigga, are you fucking kidding me, bro?
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Good shit, bro.
A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, that was not quite the holy roller, partner. That was San Diego, Oakland. You might remember that in 1978, right? Kenny Stabler, forward fumble. Dave Casper falls on the end zone. Oakland beats him on the last play of the game. But that was a live football. And what a nice job he did to fall in the end zone. And yes, indeed, folks, that's a touchdown.
By the way, John Madden was coaching in that holy roller game, wasn't he?
He certainly was, and he wanted to make sure that the call went his team's way was out on the field and was told, yes, it's a touchdown. Now get back on the sidelines.
That's tough right there, bro.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Darnold.
Bro, why the fuck can I not get no separation from
hold on
these
through the
niggas?
contact. Brings up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Darnold now to throw. And he's got Peak. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, it's Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And now off to the races down the right side. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
Darnold completes it, and he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's get it.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Crunch time, defense.
Here's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Push him back.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
53's the mark. 53. Check it.
Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The former Clemson Tiger, Sharon Peak, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tenets. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Carl
Joseph, bro. That nigga fucking everywhere,
to
dog.
the 6-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting, bro. This ain't shit to watch.
It's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I told you, bro. Ain't shit to watch, nigga. This shit getting out of hand, bro.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard
Carl
line.
Joseph, nigga, been everywhere picking my ass off.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency. Their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold.
Look at that shit again, bro. What the fuck?
Picked up by Carl Joseph. And the return will stop right around the 25. Carr now on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Hey, Sue.
Carr now on 1st down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd down. Carr now to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, Just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. To throw is Darnold. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Bell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line. 53, Mike. Hey, pick your game up.
Back to throw, Darnold. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a 1st down again.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And now running, Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Point after, right down the middle. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Elsewhere, a 3rd quarter score. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. Carr now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now Carr, he's going to go for a big play downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game there, 4th quarter. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there.
Need the break?
And it's 2nd down.
Another
wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten
one
much
job.
better.
How was your workout?
What that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
That's cool.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's third down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing his car on third down. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. The linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop. Carr going to look to throw. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr gives to Richard. Big Leonard Williams.
Good game, bro.
On the stop. Forcing three turnovers.